Hello, fabulous Leos. My name is Ruth. Welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot reader. This, Leo, is your intuitive general reading for the time between the 25th and the 8th of May. It can be about anything, love, work, whatever, okay? I'm going to pull as many cards as necessary, and we'll put them in two rows. The first row, we can say, relates to the last week of April, and the second row, we can say, relates to the 8th of May, but it's an intuitive reading, so just take it as it comes for you, okay, my darlings? You were also going to get some Reiki in this reading as well. As I said, I am a Reiki master, and in my meditation before, I've intended that each of you that watch this reading can receive some Reiki, okay? As a Reiki master, sending distant Reiki, we intend that you receive your Reiki at a time when it is appropriate for you to receive it. And we also intend that it's for your highest good, so it works on the areas that are you're in need of, really, okay? So you will get that. You can ask for it, you know, you can lay back, relax and ask for that Reiki, or you can just wait for it to come to you, okay? Right, my darlings, we'll get started. As I said, I've shuffled already and I've meditated. I'll do a little bit more of that on camera, though the cards are ready, and let's see what comes out. There's a excuse me. There's a message that's coming through for somebody, so I'm just going to tell you. This won't relate to everybody. It's a specific message. One of you or some of you or whatever are having not issues, but with your son, and with about your son's sexuality. It's as if you are concerned about it for some reason, and it's something that you don't want to see. Is the message that came through that you don't want to see. So it's ironic that that's at the bottom of the deck. I don't think that's for everybody, actually. There's something that you don't want to see, and it might be that, yes, your son is regarding your son's sexuality. So I don't know, that reading, that's just a message for somebody specifically, and that might be something you're actually struggling with today. I'm filming this a couple of days on the Monday, okay, so the 21st I think it is today. Anyway, all seems to be well. So that was a specific message for one person. Oh, look, actually, yeah, look. And your son might be an earth sign, actually. Sorry, but I have to do this because it's come through like this, hasn't it? So this is you, mum or dad. This is the son. He might be an earth sign, your son, and this is what you're trying not to see something. Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Okay, you don't need to worry about it. That's not for everybody. That's one specific message for just one person. Okay, this is the card at the bottom of your reading, Leo, and the card is celebration. Celebration, my darlings, with the Three of Cups. Do you know what? I love this card. I love Three of Cups. It's a beautiful energy. And, you know, this is, we're on the right path. We're doing the right thing. We're where we need to be. We've got reason to celebrate. There's reasons to be happy. And the universe is basically giving you a round of applause when you see this card. That's really what this card means, in a nutshell. And I'm not going in depth because this is really the energy that you need to see the reading or this this period of time through, okay? So energy of celebration, so things that you can celebrate, things that you want to celebrate, okay? Another three, we've got the Three of Wands here, okay? So threes are all about your number 3 is related to your solar plexus, okay? So it's related to the sun, your third chakra, the sun, okay? And number 3s are all about our, oh God, this is nice energy coming through here. This is all about us being happy, being ourselves in the world. That's what your third chakra really relates to, okay? Your solar plexus, number 3. The wand energy is related to life force, you know, as in the energy that motivates us and that moves us and that animates and moves our bodies, okay? And this energy is a card or energy of anticipation, the 3 of wands, of reward, of good things coming your way, of being, it's an actual feeling that you'll be able to feel. Things are going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. Things are going to be good. We can do this. I can be here. I can be myself. I can stand in my truth. This is that type of energy. And it's almost as if you are being rewarded for that. It's almost as if you're being rewarded for standing in your truth. Or you may feel standing in your truth in itself is a reward, if that makes sense, okay? I want to show this card first, actually. We've got the King, wow, we've got the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, for some of us, not us, I'm not a Leo. For some of you, this could be related to work, okay? This could be, so you could have a promotion coming toward you. The King of Pentacles it does signify those type of energies, the King of Pentacles. But Pentacles energy is what we put our energy and effort into in order to create stability, okay? In order to manifest stability. In order to manifest wealth, in order to manifest a relationship, the types of things we want in our lives, okay? Commitments and families, etc. So this is, and with it being a masculine energy, so the king, it's about the action, it's about taking action on those things and feeling secure as well, being secure, building security. So this is you doing things that have ensured or that will ensure or that can ensure your security, your stability. And this is coming towards you with the three of wands here. So this may be, as I said, for some of you, this could indicate then, we take it one step further now. So this could indicate a promotion, for example, a marriage, for example, becoming a husband or a wife, for example. But this is taking action to ensure security, being a boss, really. And it's like opportunities are coming towards you. For some of you, this could be related to a lover. It could be related to somebody that you have very fond feelings for, you know, fond memories of, or you feel very drawn to. Or it could be returning to something. Let me just be I nearly told you to be quiet. I need to be quiet. Be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. Right, it's very interesting, this, actually, because it's like this is what came through just then. It's like in the past there was suffering for you, Leo. You suffered maybe some sort of loss when it comes to work or to relationships. You suffered some sort of loss, and it's like an opportunity, a similar opportunity is coming towards you this month, this week, okay? So say you were married in the past and then you got divorced, so that was the loss, and it's like you meet somebody now who reminds you of your ex-partner, or there's an opportunity with this new person for a relationship or for a commitment. And it's like, for some, it's like the things that you suffered in the past, you fear those things you fear those things coming back toward you now, but they are not. The experiences are going to be new. I mean, look at how joyous these cards are. But you, so it's like, for example, you know, you might get more responsibility at work, or a promotion at work, for example, or you might start your business, or you might attempt to restart a business or rewrite the book or whatever it is. And it's like, it didn't work. You fear what happened in the past returning to you now. But that's not what's going to happen. It's like well, look, the positiveness of of these cards, these energies, of all these energies, are showing that it's going to be, everything's going to be beautiful and okay. But there is a sense of worry from you. It'd be interesting to see, as I said, all good stuff coming towards you, but actually stuff that you recognize. So it's almost as if you're returning to a situation. It reminds you, right, let me put it this way, and it's the last I'm going to say, because I need to move on. It's as if a situation is coming towards you that is similar to something you've experienced in the past. You expect the outcomes now to be the same as they were in the past, but you are wrong. Okay, I'm moving on. Okay, so look, this is the energy. So it's like with the Eight of Cups here, it's like you've got to let those feelings go now, this week. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to let it go, man. You've got to let it go. It's like in April, you've got to try to release the sadness and the hurt from a past, an emotional time. As I said, it could have been that you got backstabbed at work. You know, it might have been, some of you may have been working and you suffered from depression, for example, or anxiety, or a mental breakdown. Been there in the past. And it's like you think, and then now you might be offered an opportunity to go back into work, for example. And you're fearful, oh my God, if I go back to work, you know, because I was ill last time, because I had to get signed off work last time, because I was ill, because I had anxiety, because I had depression, it's going to happen again. No, it won't. It will not happen again. You're in such a healthier place now. You're in such a healthy place now. And that experience actually it makes you this. It makes you strong. It makes you stable. And you know that you're stable, but it's as if the emotions really are sort of you're revisiting those emotions. And I'm not surprised, because if we look at these dates now, we've got, it's retrograde season. So on the 10th, Jupiter went, sorry, let me show you. So on the 10th, Jupiter went retrograde. And then on the 24th and the 29th, Pluto goes retrograde and Saturn goes retrograde, okay? So those, again, it's about that going back, almost going back. You can read the description box below for a full breakdown of the astrology and of Taurus season energy as well, okay? You need to release this. You need to walk away from this. Because as I said, I couldn't even see that, could I? But I could sense that emotion. That's why all the cards are face down, because I get very distracted by the energies. Okay, so let's have a look. So, because look, this is what you're walking toward. Look. So it's like you're walking away from that. And as I said, it's like a situation that happened in the past, or you may have been married in the past, or you had you've had time off work because you were ill, because it was stressful, or whatever it was for you personally. You're going back into a similar situation now, a new marriage. You know, this is celebration, so it could be a new marriage or a new job, or starting your own business again where you went bankrupt before, blah, 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 whatever it was. Now, you need to release this, because it's really, honestly, there isn't, the only sort of, you know, I'm feeling is your, and it's not even anxiety. It's just like, it's kind of like it's been churned up. And I feel like it's been churned up. Those sad feelings have been churned up just because the situation that you are now entering is similar, i.e. I'm going back to work, or I am getting remarried, or whatever. So it's just that this time has sort of churned up those emotions. As I said, you can leave it, because look where you're walking to. You're walking, look at you. You're going, you're saying, yeah, bye those 8 cups, bye that depressing karmic cycle that I was in for that time that really hurt me and that saddened me but taught me so much. Number 6, that's why I showed you 222, that taught me so much. I'm leaving you behind, and I'm walking toward the 10 of cups. Now I'm being the 10 of pentacles. So this is abundance, isn't it? Obviously, security. And not only feeling secure and stable and taking actions that because you are now secure and stable, but actually having and seeing the fruits of that, the rewards of that, with the 3 of Wands as well, the rewards of that. So actually you get back to work, or you get back into a new relationship, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I am doing things differently. Like I'm not obsessed anymore, or I'm not as obsessive as I was, or I'm not as anxious anymore. oh my God, like I'm here. And you can see the difference in yourself. And this is such a beautiful energy. It's such a beautiful, there's such a stability. So don't fear a repeat. Don't fear a repeat, because you are really walking in to a new, on new solid ground. You're really walking into new experiences and new solid ground, and that's beautiful. And you know, this is again some of this instability. Just a second, let me just have a bit of a drink of water, because I'm like this. You know, for some of you, this could be work. As I said, you know, some of you in the past were affected by, and as I said, I've been there. Check out my post that I've done today, on Monday on Instagram and on Facebook about, in fact, I did a post about Pistis Sophia, but I talked beneath that about healing and how it comes from the strangest places. We can find healing in the strangest of experiences. And for me, I went through my own, after my nana passed away in 2013, I just lost it. Like I just crumbled completely. Like I completely crumbled, like completely crumbled. And it took me a good sort of 18 months to get back into, to go back to school, to teach again. I tried to go back after like about 6 months, but that didn't work. I was not ready to go back. But then after I had a bit more, and my school were very supportive. As I said, I was a teacher, very supportive. You know, the worry, and it's kind of a similar thing. It's kind of like some of you will have gone through something like that. Maybe my doctor called it an episode. You know, I called it a nervous breakdown. She called it an episode. They don't call it nervous breakdowns anymore. But anyway, this was, as I said, back in 2013. Anyway. And look at me now. So, you know, it's like, that's it. It's like, look at you now. And this is like, this is like the instability. I mean, usually we talk about the Pentacles as being like juggling and blah, blah, blah. But this is why it's important to read intuitively. For me, this is like the uncertainty. Am I strong enough? Am I stable enough? Remember, am I secure enough? Remember, Pentacles energy is about where we put our energy and effort in order to gain stability. And this dude is not stable. He's sort of uncertain. And this is like you. It's like, I'm a bit uncertain. Am I strong enough to do this? Am I stable enough to do this? And as I've said to you, yes, this is like a, yes, you are. You're in the right place. You're doing the right thing. That's confirmation from the universe. And also, this is saying that you are, this is behind you now. This energy of instability, of not being certain, of not feeling secure and not feeling grounded is behind you now. You are transforming from that. And some of you have kept this worry to yourself. So you've decided to go out to work again, or you've decided to get back into a relationship again. And it's like the worries or the nervousness or the potential instability that you've been feeling, you've kept it to yourself. Typical Scorpio. This is Scorpio's energy. Because you have to go, you wanted to sort of try to understand it. You wanted to try to, you know, get it, I say, this is how I say, you wanted to get it straight in your head. And I want to just give you, I just want you to know, Leo, and for the Leos that this is resonating with, because it won't resonate with everybody, but I want you to know, Leo, that this instability for you mentally and actually in your life is actually something you are transforming from, and you must trust that. You have got the strength and the stability you need in order to have new experiences and not repeat things that have happened, not have a repeat of it feeling so hard or so difficult or so intense or so challenging, okay? So, you know, the thing what I'm loving about this is that we've got all these pentacles. We've got all the pentacles, which is, as I said, stability, security. I'm loving it. I did a post yesterday. This is what I mean. You need to follow me on it. I ain't saying it because I want a lot of followers. I say it because I do these posts. All my posts are intuitively guided. So yesterday I did in fact, you can read this below because it's linked to the Hierophant, isn't it? And I talk about how the Five of Pentacles is about not wanting to continue with an experience that we've been going through. We want to change an experience that we're currently going through, and these changes can cause conflict. And it's as if you know And you feel it, and you're right to. You know that even though these feelings have been there, you know it's time to move on. Even though the instability is there beneath the surface, you know it's time to transform. You know it's time to move forward. It's time for change. And you're ready for it. And as I said, it could have been because you've been off ill, you've been off sick, you had an illness. Some of you might have had a chronic illness. I've been through all sorts, mate. I had a chronic illness and I couldn't walk. So that was another thing I got. Anyway, it don't matter. But anyway, this is why you need to follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. But anyway, it's over now this time. And I think I think that it's been like, it's been a process for you, really. It's been a process to move on from, to move through it, because it's been like, in a way at times, fighting yourself. It's been, in a way, you've been sort of felt like, I'm not getting anywhere, like I'm not feeling any better, I'm not, and I think it's been quite a slow process. Pentacles, 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 that tells me that, suggests that. But again, the Pentacles, we move so slow with the Pentacles because security, real healing, takes time. So you trust that just because you're off, as I said, I went back to work way too soon. And I did my phased return, 4 weeks, whatever, you come in, blah, 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 blah. They got to the end of that 4 weeks and my boss said to me, the head teacher, she said, do you know what, Ruth? She said, we'll pay you to end of the year. You just go home and relax. She said, if you want to come into work tomorrow, you come in. If you don't want to come in, you don't. She said, we want to make sure you're all right. So it's like, so the process took longer for me to be healthier, to be healthy again. It took longer than I wanted, longer than I expected, but the pace that I went at means that I'm this now. I'm there. Do you know what I mean? If I'd have tried to go back too soon. So what I'm saying is, don't you worry that, oh my God, because I've been out the game for this long, am I ready? Am I not ready? No, you were out the game for that long. Now you are ready. Temperance is, I'm going to have to speed up here because otherwise, if it gets to over 30 minutes, it goes all funny on my recording device. But anyway, Temperance is literally the energy, which I love this card so much. I love it. The energy, the card of mindfulness, actually, I call it. This is our higher selves. This is us listening and trusting our higher selves. I did another post. In fact, I did a post. There's 4 cards on it. And I discuss 4 cards. I discuss Temperance, the Lovers, the Devil, and what's the other one? Can't remember. Anyway, and I say, what do these 4 cards have in common? You'll see that post on my Instagram, on my Facebook. Read it, because I talk about the fact that with this card here, this is your higher self, your higher wisdom, your higher learning, your higher understanding, being your guide. And we have to, in order to engage with our higher self, this awareness here, look, not just for decoration, this awareness here, we've got to be connected and in tune with what we're feeling, the direction we feel urged almost to go in, why we want to go in. It's just about being present and being mindful and being aware. That's why this is a card of healing. If you are here, then you can heal. If you are in the future, you can't heal. If you are stuck in the past, you can't heal. If you are here right now, where you're sitting right now, and you're like, yeah, I feel uncomfortable about this, that awareness is what, once you know I feel uncomfortable about this, then you can move on to the next phase of knowledge, of wisdom, of growth, of healing. If you are in the past, oh yeah, he hurt me, that back, he hurt me. They let me down. That was bad, they let me down. And you're not thinking about what you did. You're not thinking about where you're at. You're not thinking about the fact that you're saying, they let me down. You're not recognising that that's actually you being angry. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're living in the past. So if you live in the past, you ain't here. You ain't healing. Here, it's all right saying they let me down. It's about saying I'm angry because they hurt me. That's the awareness and the mindfulness of Temperance. That's the difference. And that's why it's healing. That's why it's expansive. Because it teaches you who you are. Okay? So you just be here and know that you are making progress. These are the steps that you're taking. You've taken the steps, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the steps that we're taking. And you've taken the right steps slowly, slowly, slowly. Every day is a step. Every day is a step. And that's what you've done. So trust it. And you're not trusting it right now. You know, this is what I just said to you. This is the living in the past going, they hurt me, they let me down, they didn't do what they want. But when you're doing that, when you're thinking that, you're not recognizing I'm angry and upset because I feel like they hurt me. That's the first step. The second question, the next step is, okay, why do I feel like they hurt me? Then you spend some time thinking on that. And you go through that, oh, okay, I feel like they hurt me because this is... And then eventually you take another step. Okay, so I feel like they hurt me because they lied to me. Okay, well, if I felt like they... okay, did I know that they were lying to me at the time? So that's your next step. Oh, thinking about that, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Okay, so if I knew at the time that they were lying, like, why... What did I do about it? Okay, so I didn't respond, or da-da-da. Okay, so do you see what I'm saying? So every time you take a step, you're getting further and further away from the anger, and you're actually getting closer and closer to understanding what you actually went through, how it affected you, how it's impacting you still, what it is you need to release. Does that make sense? There's no point burying... This is where with the seven's mystery. It's my master number 7. 7's about mystery, basically, in a nutshell. So it's all about trying to understand something. Why do I think this way? Why do I feel this way? In this, you know, and again, we every piece of awareness, every piece of acceptance is moving us forward. There's no point pretending it doesn't exist, and there's no point burying our head in work, distracting ourselves on social media, talking to people we're not bothered about, just because we don't want to think about where we're at right now, blaming other people. It's like, it's not about... We can go through things that hurt us, yes. And every one of us does. No one's exempt from that. Not the Queen of England, not the, I don't know, King of whatever, I don't know, whatever. They ain't exempt. We're all, don't matter how much money you've got, doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter whatever, man. We ain't exempt from being hurt. No one. But it's not about the fact that you're hurt. It's, how did this hurt me? Why did this hurt me? Why am I still holding on to this? What does this teach me about me? It's that we need to focus on with Temperance, instead of pretending or avoiding that awareness. Yeah? That's what the message is here. Don't avoid the awareness coming through. And actually, because we've got this is like, you're going to get there. You're on the right path. Even coming into this awareness, no matter how challenging it is, healing's... Oh, look, I mean, I'm going to kiss these guys. Yes, King. Yes, King. The reason I'm kissing these cards is because I was about to say, coming into that awareness, that's what this literally means, is a slow process. That's what this literally means. So coming into that awareness is a slow process. But as I said to you in these, every step that we take ensures that when we get to here, we're strong and we're stable. That ain't no one can take my healing away from me, because I ain't left no stone unturned. I've gone through every step of this. I've understood every step. I've understood every wound. I've put energy and effort into trying to understand, into trying to learn, into trying to move forward, into trying to release. I have put every ounce of my effort, and it might have taken you 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, but now you are ready. Now you're in the right place. Yeah? Remember, the masculines, the kings, the knights, they're about the energy that we put in, the actions that we take in order to build something secure. In this case, you're healing. Remember, this is linked to the earth sign, so it's about physical healing as well as emotional healing. It's about practically healing. So the things that, whatever it is practically in your life that needs to be healed, this is that card. This is this energy, and I call it no stone left unturned, because you ain't cutting no corners, not with the Knight of Pentacles. You gotta go through every step, like I talked about already. You gotta go through every step, and you have gone through every step, and now look at what comes. Truth. Yeah, the sword energy is about our thoughts, our minds, our clarity, our consciousness, our communication, what we want to say, what we want to think, what we allow ourselves to think, yeah? Knowing. That's this energy here. The earth signs, they know it all. That's the truth. So, for you now, Leo, this is you acting on what you now know, on your truth. You can be confident because you have gone through it step by step by step. You are building your security. You don't need to worry. We all worry. This says do not worry, but what it means is when you worry, reflect on why you're worrying. That's what it means. This means when you're angry, reflect on why you're angry. That's what it means. This means if you are not being humble, reflect on that. Notice that. If you are not being honest with yourself or with others, reflect on that. That's what it means. Doesn't mean that we can do all these things. It means that we try and we reflect and we are mindful every day. Every single moment of every day. We are mindful every single moment of every day of what we're telling ourselves in our minds, of what we're saying, of how we're treating ourselves, of how we're treating others, etc., etc., etc. Yeah? And you're in the right place. Yeah? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of... Oh, the Devil. That was the other card. Do you know what I said to you? I did a reading because look at there's only 4 cards in the Major Arcana and there's one in the Minor Arcana, which is a 2 of Cups, where we see these winged entities front and centre. These 2 cards, the Lovers, what's the other card? What's the other card? Oh my God, I can't remember. Anyway, there's 4 of them. Lovers, Devil, Temperance. Oh, Judgment. That's the card, Judgment. And I talk about how I've come into awareness about these cards now, about even more awareness. My understanding is expanded, I say, in this post. So read the post. I won't go over it now because, as I said, I'm going to run out. And if I run out, I can't add an extra little video because it just takes too long. That's why my videos were so late last week. It really annoyed me last upload. Anyway, I digress, darlings. But what I'm saying to you is, when we see these entities like Temperance, like this is your higher self getting in touch with you and saying, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? This is us feeling stuck. This is you feeling stuck. You have felt stuck, probably because this process took so long. This healing took so long. And sometimes, as I said, we worry in those instances. And we try to ignore and look away from the fact that we're still angry, or the fact that we're still worrying, or the fact that we're not being compassionate to ourselves, for example. And this is showing me that this is changing. This is changing. As I said, it's as if you do not trust that, it's as if you do not trust that you are ready. It's as if you do not trust that you are secure now. It's as if you do not trust that you have healed, and you have. We talk toxic. It can be toxic. That word just came to my mind. It can be toxic when we stay stuck in a certain way of thinking. And it's as if, and it's literally like, I call it, I'll show you the other 2 cards as I'm talking, because otherwise we're going to run out of time. We're going to run out of battery on here. I call it learned. Oh, yes, queen, yes. I call it learned behaviour. Oh, yes, Leo. Ah! I'll talk about them quickly. I'll talk about them in a second. But I call it, yes, Tiny. Come on, dog. Go on. You know when you see Tiny, it's a good one, don't you? Yes, good boy. I call it learned behaviour. And what it is we're so used to telling ourselves, I'm no good, I'm a piece of shit, I'm never going to get anywhere in my life, I've been ill for so long, is it ever going to work out again? I'm ever going to have a relationship? You learn, and then you stop hearing those thoughts. Devil energy, whatever it is. You stop kind of hearing it. And it's like, nah, man, it's time for new. And as I said, listen, I showed you 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, it's 0, 2, 3. 0, 2. But anyway, I know you listen. I can count, yeah. To be fair, it's my sister that's here counting, not me. So whatever. Anyway, I can count. But these are new experiences that are coming towards you with the full. This is opportunities that you've worked hard for, that you've gone to the effort of healing for. And this abundance, this truth, this authenticity. With the... Sorry, I'm rushing now because I don't want it's going to run out in a minute. With the Empress, it's about number 3. It's about expansion. It's about being comfortable, being you in the world. And that being its own reward. Recognizing that these experiences, however challenging, however difficult, they have given me. They have helped me appreciate who I am, appreciate my blessings, appreciate my beauty, appreciate my strength. Yes, they have. And it was hard. And I struggled and I cried and I hurt and I was in pain and it was a long time. But look now. Look where I'm at. This is where you're at, Leo. I love it for you. New beginnings come in. And you, remember, masculine. You, even though it doesn't matter, but action. You are ready to take that step, to take that leap, Leo. You are ready for it. And the universe is like, yeah, man, come on in. The door's open. The door's open, baby. We're here for you, Leo. I hope you like my mock. What was that? That was actually kind of an American accent. I don't know whereabouts in America, but I'm sure my American viewers will tell me. And then, again, the rewards, the abundance, because of that work, because of that learning, okay? So, I'll stop it there. If you like this video, please, because that's how you can support my channel. Subscribe, click the bell for notifications, follow me, follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook, because as I said, there's so much more going on there. There's so much more learning and healing and growing and understanding and conversation that helps us, helps me, helps all of my followers to raise our vibrations. We help each other. So I definitely urge you, if you haven't already, follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook. I want to say on the 24th of April is the day, 24th of April 2018 was the day that I set up this YouTube channel. 1 year later, I'm over 27,000 subscribers, nearly at 2 million views. I want to say thank you so much if you've been at my channel, if you've watched one video, if you've been here, if you've followed us, if you've said thank you, if you've liked a video, if you've made a comment. I just want to say thank you so much, because I'm here because of you, because you helped me to be here, and it's a beautiful time. I want you to know, Leo, that you are ready. You are ready, and I am so happy for you. So enjoy. Much love to you, Leo, and I will see you all again in about 2 weeks' time for your next reading. Have a fabulous couple of weeks, Leo. Good luck. Have your healing. Have your Reiki, okay? Have it. Take care, my lovelies. Take care, my darling Leos. Love you. Bye.